And we are live. What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. It is Monday, July 22nd. Oh, yeah, let me turn this down real quick before I mess this one up again. Y'all, my bad. Caught myself there. Okay. July 22nd, 9:34 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? Hope so. God bless everybody watching now and on the repeat, y'all. We're going to do a show. We got an awesome show for y'all tonight. I worked really hard on getting this one lined up. A lot of things are happening, y'all. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into it, right? Basically, it's back on and popping, y'all. The political scene has just exploded. And I talked to one of my buddies, y'all, and he's even telling me, man, he does a whole nother genre. He's like, man, Nino, if you want to do a video or collab or go live later and talk about Trump politics, whatever, holler at me. I'm like, will do. But the point is, y'all, it's like every day something is happening, especially with this breaking news about, Biden stepping down, Kamala stepping up, supposedly. Remember, though, she has not gotten the Democrat nomination. She has to get that. I think their DNC is next month, I believe. But I digress, y'all. A lot of things are happening, and we're going to cover some of that, most of that, and that's all there is to it. So, again, thank y'all, and welcome to the channel. All right, y'all. So let's get right into it. We'll hit it with the Facebook page. If you get a chance, check me out on Nino America on Facebook. I'm on all platforms at Nino America usually. So if you get a chance, check your boy out. We are on all platforms, and we're streaming right now currently on the YouTube. What up, everybody up in the building? What's up? Metal 823. What's up? What's up? Where my comments over here? My bad, y'all been a little rusty here. What up, though? Okay, so that's the homie right there. Hey, shout out Jeremy Pfister, Iowa in the house. Trump 2024. Hey, what up, y'all? Thanks for jumping on here. So anyways, we'll get right to it, y'all. Again, like I said, check me out on Facebook, y'all. We got the hottest memes, posts, Instagram. We're on everything, but I digress. Let's get right to it, y'all. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep y'all up to date, do the best I can do. You know what I'm saying? I'm an oil field trucker, and I do what I could do with what I got. So I digress. First thing we're going to talk about, y'all, let's go to, let's get down right here. Get down to business, y'all. Twitter is popping. So this is odd. Where's Biden at, y'all? Something fishy is happening, in my opinion. So he had the Rona, right, supposedly last week, and now we've yet to see the guy. I have a clip of Kamala here, speaking to him supposedly, and in my opinion, sounds very weird. So like I said, y'all, Biden's missing. He's missing in action, y'all. Again, I'm not going to say nothing conspiratorial, but man, the internet has just gone ablaze with people like wondering, where is this dude, right? And to be honest, I think as American tax-paying citizens, we should know where the dude's at, right? I think, it's not too unreasonable to want to know where Biden's at. My wife said that she saw somebody on some platform that somebody asked, it was Meek Mill of all people. He asked, where's Biden at, right? And my wife saw in the comment section that someone said, why do you want to know where the guy's at, all the time or whatever? But like my wife said, and like I say, he's the president of the United States still, but we should know where the dude's at. So the thing is, y'all, there's a lot of rumors circulating the internet right now, especially on Twitter. It's starting to go out to Facebook and, Instagram as well. But I saw it on Twitter. And I would tell my people on Instagram and Facebook, right, that something's wrong with Biden. Like, where the hell is he at? And I think they were trying to, at first, they weren't catching my drift. They were like basically tripping on me like I was telling a joke, right? Hold on, let me fix something real quick. And I had to make a live on Instagram, y'all. And I said, hey, I'm for real, y'all. Something is up with Biden. Hold on, y'all. It was messing with me. So the point is, this guy hasn't been seen. And I think Charlie Kirk had a great tweet. I'm going to pull it up in a minute. But there was a report he saw, I think last week, something about, Air Force One or whatever was flying over Biden's area. Without getting too much into it, I'm just saying they saw some anomalies with, I guess airfare around Biden's house. And Charlie Kirk said that he didn't even really pay it no mind because, he thought it was just another rumor mill last week. But now they're saying maybe they have something to do with Biden, not being here. Did he have a medical emergency? I'm going to be honest. I got to be careful how I'm going to word this. I said it on Instagram. Instagram's kind of more different than every other platform, but I'll say this. I think there's 4 possibilities about Biden. I'm going to lay it on the line. One, of course, alive and well. Two, and this is what I'm gathering, right? Two, he's on the sick bed, finna go. Three, he's already gone. And four, he's been gone for months. Okay. And that's just what I'm seeing from, a little bit of research I'm doing, looking around on Twitter, the reports they're giving us. And I say that to say this. Something is weird about Biden, y'all. He is missing in action. So many people are pointing out a lot of things. I got it right here. Even Juanita Broderick, you know what I'm saying? She's been on it too on Twitter. Follow her. But it started with, I would say, Charlie Kirk, right? Uh, the flight restriction. There was it went up in Wilmington, Delaware, right? And it said basically, let me get back over here. My bad. Joe Biden's health is declining rapidly, and I reported he is now in the term. Oh damn! I don't even know who the hell this is. I better watch out even sharing that. I wanted to hit the Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk had a better expose on it. Okay, so he says this. Check that out. This is pretty wild, y'all. This is why I'm kind of gathering. It's a lot of little places that people are talking about it. Charlie Kirk says people have sent me a post from Emily Gooden, senior White House correspondent for the Daily Mail, from July 17th. She documented that the flight time from Vegas to Dover was 3 hours, 48 minutes, blase, blase, extremely fast, and that the Air Force One flew so fast that the plane shook. Okay. This seems to confirm reports how urgently Air Force One took off out of Vegas. The questions now are, did Joe Biden have a serious medical event in Vegas that has been covered up? Did that medical event contribute to his decision to pull out of the race? And how precarious is Joe Biden's current health condition? So, like I said, there's Charlie Kirk, y'all, kind of blowing the whistle on it. He had he had another actual, tweet on it. But from what I gather, like I said, they're saying that something is up with Biden. Now, Juanita Broderick shared this, and people, and even me, right? I'm not trying to be too conspiratorial here, ladies and gentlemen, but something's up with even the how do you even call it? The resignation letter that Biden had. There's no official stamp. It's like a memo, basically. Joe Biden hasn't spoken. He hasn't done no public events. You would think the dude would do a video, man. I mean, throw a TikTok out or something. Joe, he did nothing, y'all. Nothing of the sort. And they're even saying that his signature is not the same signature. So I don't know if y'all catch my drift, y'all. I'm not trying to be too conspiratorial, and I wanted to get on here, and talk about this, but I'm kind of pissed off. I thought about it, right? Think about it like this. We'll talk about Kamala in a minute, but if Trump did this, if this was reversed, y'all, what do you think would have happened? You know how pissed they would have been, the other side, if Trump would have pulled this crap? Um, Joe Biden got the nomination. What do they call it? Preliminaries? I forgot what they call it. But he won, what I'm saying, the nomination from his party. And for them to pull him out now and now install Kamala, like, ain't that crazy? If you really think about it, it's like they did a switcheroo. So that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of pissed about it because Trump didn't win. We got Joe Biden. He pulls out 3 years and 6 months, in his term. He's getting out the game. What a waste. What a waste and what a freaking embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get Trump in there. We got Biden in there, and now he's throwing in the towel. That pisses me off, y'all, thinking about it. And like I said, if it was Trump and the roles were reversed, man, heads would be exploding right now, y'all. Think about that. But I digress. Let me get off my I don't even know what to call it, y'all. That really pisses me off thinking about it. But like I said, back to the task at hand. Where is Biden? Rumors are going crazy. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where he's at, but I think the American people do deserve to know, where is he? Is he okay? Is he alive? Who knows, right? He got the Rona last week. Now where is he at? Now let's check this out. I actually got I'll play it in a minute, y'all. We'll go to the clip of him actually calling in. But again, I just want to tell everybody watching right now to keep an eye on any reports of Biden. Like I said, it's all over Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, y'all. That's not where you get your breaking news. You get your breaking news on Twitter. And from what I'm seeing, people are questioning and asking and wanting to know, where is Joe Biden? So let's continue, y'all. Boom. Let me get to the comments. Exactly, Jeremy. Who's running the country? Who the hell is running this country, y'all? They said that Netanyahu's going to come flying down, or he already landed, and then he wants to meet with Trump. What the hell? This is like a Twilight Zone episode. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Black Mirror or what? I don't know if you can tell, but I can. Something very weird is happening in America. I don't know what the hell's going on. They try to take Trump out, right? Joe Biden gets sick, gets the Rona, hands it over to Kamala, and now it's really wild, especially the way Kamala's acting. We'll get to that next, y'all. Check it out, though. Well, I don't know if that's next. See what I got lined up here. Trump speaks. We'll go to Trump, y'all. Check this out. Boom. So this came off of Charlie Kirk's Twitter. I wasn't even going to put this in here, but I seen it before I did the show, and I said I got to let the boss Don speak. So Trump speaks on the Secret Service. Let's check out the clip right now.
An hour beforehand, no one.
My bad, y'all. Let me get the audio going. Boom.
Told you not to take this.
Hold on, y'all. Let me check something real quick. Okay, we're good. My bad, y'all. I was like, man, my audio not working. Let's go. Here it is right here. Trump speaking with homeboy right here. I forgot his name. Who's this dude? I forgot.
They were monitoring this guy for an hour beforehand. No one told you not to take the stage.
No, nobody mentioned it. Nobody said there was a problem. And I would have waited for 15. They could have said, wait for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes, something. Nobody said, I think that was a mistake. The Secret Service, they call them snipers, but he was, world-class shot. I guess he didn't want to take the shot. I can.
My bad, y'all. I knew there was a delay. Let me fix that. Hold on. Let's see if that fixed it.
Understand that one a little bit because maybe he didn't see, maybe he doesn't know. You don't want to shoot somebody if the person's not going to be carrying a gun. I don't know if they had a gun. They had a policeman that actually saw the man with a gun, and you would have thought that that would have been conveyed to other people. So there were some mistakes. But I can tell you this, just to go on the more positive side. The people on the stage were unbelievable and brave. They were all Secret Service that came running up, and they were running past bullets. Bullets were, when I went down, bullets were coming over my head, and you hear them. It's like a zip, zip. So I'm lucky I went down fast, but I don't even consider that the lucky part. I consider the lucky part turning exactly right in the one position where, you're going to get hit here, but you're not going to get hit in the wrong location, which is, what that is.
Senator, the FBI is doing an investigation on the assassination attempt. Do you trust the Bureau?
I don't trust the Bureau leadership, but I certainly think there are a lot of good field agents, guys on the grounds who have the country's best interest at heart. I think, like the president, obviously he was there and I wasn't, but my initial reaction was exactly the same. What bravery from the guys who reacted immediately. But what the hell was going on? How was that guy ever allowed to be there in the first place? I think somebody, whether it's higher up or somebody else involved, really did screw up. And we have to get...
Yeah, the dude, I mean, come on, y'all. I don't know if you've been to a rally, okay? I've been to a rally, Dallas, Texas, my first and only rally for Trump. Amazing. Patriots everywhere. Christians, patriots, MAGA'd out to the T, y'all. This dude looks like a bona fide hippie with the, with TDS full blown, walking around for an hour or so, and they didn't spot this dude. I went to the rally in Dallas, and my wife even said, when you took the flag, they took your flag away. I went to the rally in Dallas, y'all, and they didn't let me take my flag into the area. And so you're telling me they're seeing this dude, walk around and they ain't harassing him or nothing? They sure did harass me and took my flag away. But the point is, y'all, this dude, in my opinion, we all seen it. He stuck out like a sore thumb, y'all. Somebody messed up. And see, now this is where it gets kind of crazy. I'm not going to go conspiratorial as far as, blaming the Secret Service or any other, ops on this, right? I don't know, to be honest. Either it was gross negligence on their part, or maybe it was a plot to take out the president. Who knows? The point is, the boss Don took a bullet to the ear, and I seen the video, y'all. Trump's right. The moment that Trump, we all synced it. But if you look it up and research it, you'll see when Trump, right, he tilted his head in a very minute manner, barely, boom, hit his ear. Any more different, any much of a difference, man, Trump wouldn't even be here right now, y'all. And praise God that we didn't get to witness that. We are actually living in a time, y'all. I'm telling you right now, this is crazy. If you really think about it, we are living in a historical moment in history. This is like, this don't happen all the time, y'all. They try to take out one of, the former presidents, y'all. This is freaking crazy. So it does piss me off. Every time I see the video, I don't want to see that crap. It's like every time I see it, when it gets played, I get pissed off, y'all. I'm gonna be straight up honest when I see the damn video. I don't even like seeing that video no more. Let's continue. My bad.
Get to the bottom of it because, now me and my family are under protection. And obviously the president's safety is of paramount importance. I mean, people realize whether you're Democrat or Republican, what an unbelievable, bullet that we all dodged, right? Of course, the president's life is the most important thing. The unrest in this country, the anger, it would have taken this country a half a century to get over it.
Damn.
And, we really did, I think, as a country, get really lucky. Not just the president.
I know many people in the FBI, they're great. They tend to be at the mid and lower levels. They're unbelievable. And they're MAGA. Believe me, they're MAGA.
Yeah.
They make America great again, people. But, there's some things going on with our government that we have to really worry about. Did we have enough people? Why didn't we have enough people? Somebody said that a lot of people were put on Biden's detail. The problem is Biden doesn't draw anybody. He draws flies. He draws nobody. And, you don't need very many people for that because he does not draw. He'll have 30 people show up, and we have 55, 60,000 people show up. And so you have to take care of those big crowds.
Secret Service detail of 20, you can have a 1-to-1 ratio at a Biden rally, right? The president actually needs substantial protection. So I 100% believe that some people got to be investigated and probably some people need to be fired.
It was a pot shot. Are you at all suspicious
at the minimum
he had help?
Well, you just don't know. It doesn't look like it, does it? But now we're finding out that he had some encrypted phone numbers and to foreign countries, which a little bit surprises me. When you look at him, he was somebody that was bullied in school, and, you hear all different stories. I would say probably he was a loner, but you don't know that. They have to check out the phone numbers. They have to check out the phone. I think they were able to break into his phone. I would hope so. For a crime like this, you have to be able to break into a phone, because they pride themselves on not allowing people to break in. And government can't get in. Apple can let you in. So I don't know exactly what happened. But assassination is big stuff, and you have to get to it. So we'll see what happens. But it just shouldn't have been when you have essentially a flat, open roof like that, and it's direct to the target with absolutely nothing in its way. How can somebody be up there? And he was up there for a long period of time because they have tape of him moving all over the place.
What the hell?
And then they see him and they don't report him. Who was the?
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. That's what I like about Trump. Hey, shout out my boy Manny says there's a video of a second shooter at a water tower. Not sure if it's real, but they're saying there was a second one. I heard about that. Jeremy says Trump calling it like it is. Exactly. Something I like about Trump, y'all, I feel like I can relate to this dude. I don't care, millionaire, billionaire, whatever. He speaks the average man lingo, y'all. So when I hear President Trump talk, like, I believe this guy's being genuine. Like, he don't even know what the hell's going on. But to be honest, y'all, wouldn't you be pissed off if that was you? Better yet, if you're his son, how pissed would you be if they took a shot at your dad or something? Like, this is freaking messed up, y'all. I think it's being downplayed, especially with Biden cowering out like a weenie and throwing in the white flag and then getting the Rona, and then there goes Kamala yakking it up. I think it's kind of getting downplayed, but they try to take out the president, y'all. President, the boss Don Big Avail over here, everybody. It's not a game. It's not a joke. This is freaking crazy. But, I salute Trump because I think the guy's being genuine with his explanation here. I don't think he has really a motive to hide nothing, or he's just telling how it is, like Jeremy said. Let's continue.
Policeman, or I guess it was local police, who looked at him, saw him standing with a gun. I think the guy saw him, and this guy dropped off the roof. And I don't blame him for that. What I do blame him for is why isn't he calling everybody, screaming and say, "There's a guy with a gun up there"?
Yeah.
What did he do when he dropped off the roof? Did he just go away and say like nothing? That's a big, that's a big factor. Who was he, and why did he do that? Why didn't we know about that? Because I would have, oftentimes based on weather and based on other things, I'd say, "Sir, would you wait 10 minutes before you go out, please?" We never had a case like this. But certainly if they said, "Would you wait 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes because we have a possible problem," unlikely but possible, I wish somebody would have done that, because Corey would be alive and two people that were seriously hurt would not be hurt.
Man, you know what? Forgive me, y'all. I forgot about the people that got hurt and Corey getting taken out, y'all. Horrible. Man, that's freaking horrible. Somebody lost their life, Trump's right though. They should have this dude up, You know what it is? It's incompetence, I would say, to a certain degree. And you can't be everywhere at all times. Like I always say about me and my trucking company, I wish I had more of me. If I hire a driver, I had drivers before, and I hate to say they're worthless and lame and breaking the truck, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't depend on them. Same thing with Trump, y'all. He can't depend on these people. Somebody said in the comments earlier, he can't depend on his own, his security detail. What the hell is going on? So I can relate to what Trump's saying right here. I feel what he's saying. He's basically, saying if it was him, the way he would have did it, I know how he would have did it. He would have did it the right way. But that's how it is, y'all, in life. We have to delegate, positions to people, to do their jobs, and we hope they do their jobs, the right way. But come on, y'all. It's like my trucking company. Back to that. No one's going to take care of my truck the way I do, right? So I hear what Trump's saying, and we'll continue.
And we wouldn't have had all of the things that we've gone through over the last period of time.
And sir, I think it illustrates something that's so different about the Trump administration versus the Biden administration. Look, screw-ups sometimes happen, even very big screw-ups. But it's the responsibility of leaders to stand before the country and say, all right, we screwed up. We're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to answer questions and do it in public. I think that the fact that there's been no transparency here is what makes a lot of us say, well, what the hell happened, and why are we actually taking steps to ensure it doesn't happen again?
Hey, what up, Jeremy? Yeah, a trucker out there. Shout out my truckers. Christ was the one to say them. Amen, Manny. I'm gonna be honest. What do y'all think about old JD Vance over here, y'all? I think he's a pretty good right hand man of Trump. I didn't even think about that, but listening to them converse, piggyback off of each other, I like the way this man speaks. He looks manly. He has a beard. I have my doubts about him. I never heard about this dude before. I'm not too deep into the political scene, like I probably should be as far as being a political commentator and, a Trump supporter, diehard over here. I should, I got other things going, but I'm jumping back into the political scene, here and there, especially now more often. But the point is, I didn't know about this guy. A lot of my people didn't know about him, right? Kind of came out of left field. Now, there's some, I wouldn't say red flags. There's some concerns about the guy, right? But I heard that, he served. He's a stand-up guy. He's pretty sharp, pretty smart. And the one thing that I heard that I never really, said it, but to be honest, is that they said that he can reach across the aisle, for lack of better words, and they're thinking that he can probably get, voters from the other side, right? People that are more in the middle. Because think about it. I don't know about y'all, are MAGA. I'm hardcore MAGA. But not everybody is full-blown MAGA, y'all. So we do have to be smart, art of the deal, win the election, and reach out to those that might not be MAGA, might not be right, left-leaning. Maybe they're even more centered or even to a little bit to the left. We got to win the election, y'all. Simple as that. So they're saying this guy was a perfect pick because he's from where? Ohio, right? He's like in a certain area and he can attract a certain kind of voter. Someone had said that in a video. I forgot where I heard it, but that made sense. Basically, they're saying that this was a strategic pick. Of course, we know Trump ain't dumb, and he picked this guy because this guy can actually help bring in more voters, okay? Of course, we want a MAGA tard like us. Of course, we want a MAGA hatter like us, y'all. But that's not going to get people that are in the middle or maybe not, they don't have their mind made up about Trump, right? We're diehard MAGA, y'all, but this guy, they say, was a good pick to reach across the aisle and grab voters. They can relate to the guy, Let's continue.
If you're elected, you can declassify the assassination attempt files. You could clear things up like that. you'll do that, right?
I would, yeah, sure. I mean, there should be nothing to hide here.
It's his decision.
I think, frankly, but I think, frankly,
Hell yeah, do it.
many things are known right now. But some of the things that are known are bad. How did somebody get on that roof, and why wasn't he reported? Because people saw that he was on the roof. I mean, you had Trumpers screaming. The woman in the red shirt, she was screaming, "There's a man on the roof!" And then other people said, "There's a man on the roof who's got a gun." And that was quite a bit before I walked onto the stage. So you would have thought somebody would have done something about it.
Damn.
The Secret Service director won't say if
And that's Jesse Waters, y'all. My bad. His name slipped my mind. What's up, Tass? Shout out San Angelo in the building. I haven't been really watching Fox in a long time. So there's Jesse Waters. There's Trump speaking, y'all. Again, I'm not too conspiratorial. I would even just lean to more saying that it was just gross negligence on the Secret Service / the whoever they were, right? Were they even Secret Service? I don't know, but I just think they dropped the ball, y'all, and our guy almost got taken out. And again, watch the video, y'all. He tilts his head real small amount and misses the bullet, and you can even see the bullet pierce his ear. All these fools saying that it was fake, whatever. And then someone lost their life. Also, Patriot Corey, sad situation. Again, they almost got our guy, y'all. And again, it pisses me off to see that video. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm a Christian, and some people sit there and say, "Oh, y'all worship Trump." Well, when we pray in the name of Jesus. I'm working hard. If anything, I might worship my truck and my company, right, to make money, or I worship my wife, right? But people say that we worship Trump. The point is, Trump's the man. He's our president. He's our candidate. He's our pick. You know what I'm saying? And politics is hot right now. So we talking about it. One of the biggest situations in history for the last 10, 20 years. They try to take out our guy. So we're going to talk about it. And it kind of pisses me off when I see people on Facebook and other places, oh, they're worshiping Trump and all this. Man, you know what? A lot of people worship certain things in life. And I think people don't even know what worship really means. They think just because you post a meme or you're talking about Trump on social media that you worship the guy. Like I said, y'all, all these people that talk down on Christians and Trumpers with that mindset, I wonder what they worship. They're really pissing me off, y'all. Like, how do you open up a man's heart and see what he actually thinks about or worships or is always contemplating all day, right? What he's always thinking about. So anyways, I digress. I'm going too far off in the weeds. Point is, there's Trump speaking with the Secret Service. Let's get to the comments and we'll continue. I got a lot more clips, y'all. My bad, I went kind of late tonight, y'all. I had to get everything kind of round up pretty good over here, and we'll continue. Hey, what's up, Guy? What's up, brother? Shout out the brother right there. God bless you, Debbie. Amen, amen. RIP to the hero dad, straight up. And thank you, Jeremy. I agree too. They're saying they're extremists. Got to be careful. Yes. JD was once a never Trumper, but he said what he saw out of Trump in his 4 years changed his mind. And of course, good point, Jeremy. I'm going to say this. I don't like never Trumpers. I never did. But let's be honest, y'all. Not everybody was a Trumper day one. I was. Were you? So it does say something if he was a never Trumper and he turned a new leaf. So I do give him props. At the end of the day, I will trust Trump's judgment to hire the guy and put him up there. So I'm backing up the boss Don Bigavale regardless. And of course, my hope is in Christ Jesus, right? I like Trump. Is he going to save the country? I don't think this country's salvageable, to be honest, right? But, I do like Trump and his policies. I made more money under Trump. It's not that serious with me, right? Again, he's just a man. He's in there for 4 years. Can he turn the whole country around? I don't believe it's really possible, especially with the Democrats and the way everything works. You know what I'm saying? It's a very tough job. Again, I like Trump and I'm backing him and I'm voting for him in the upcoming elections. All right, y'all. So let's go to the next clip here. Now, this is very interesting. I got some good stuff, y'all, right here. I could have been doing what everybody else is doing. I'm going to do a little bit of that, what they are doing, but I'm going to be honest. This right here. Somebody sent me this clip, and it's Henry Ford giving a prediction. Now, this is pretty crazy. I'm going to play it, and it's pretty wild to say the least. Check it out.
Mr. Ford, what advice would you give a young lady wanting to become President of the United States?
Well, I hope we do have a young lady at some point become President of the United States. I can tell you how I think it will happen, because it won't happen in the normal course of events. Either the Republican or Democrat political party will nominate a man for president and a woman for vice president. And the woman and man will win. So you'll end up with a president, a male, and a vice president, a female. And in that term of office of the president will die. And the woman will become president under the law or constitution. And once that barrier is broken, from then on, men better be careful, because they'll have a hard time ever even getting a nomination in the future. But that's the way it's going to happen, and I think it'll probably come sometime in the next 4 or 8 years.
Okay, he was wrong about that part, but he's somewhat right. And again, like I alluded to in the beginning of the video, y'all, everybody jumping on right now, Twitter's on fire, y'all, with these conspiracies and rumors. A lot of stuff about Joe Biden, y'all. Is he even alive? Again, there's 4 possibilities. Either he's alive and well, he's on the deathbed, he's already gone, or he's been gone for months. So you take your pick. But yeah, you heard what this guy said. Henry Ford there with the prediction to a young audience member. He said it happened in 8 to 9, 10 years or whatever. It didn't happen in that time frame. But he basically predicted it for what it looks like, y'all. Who knows? It might not happen like that, but I just thought that was an interesting clip. Someone sent that to me, and I wanted to share it with everybody. I thought that was interesting, to say the least, with Henry Ford. So I digress, y'all. We'll continue on here. Boom. Let's go to the comments. What's up? Yes, thank you, Debbie. Everybody hit the like if you get a chance. Next thing we're going to be talking about is going to be, well, if I don't mess up over here, y'all, my bad. Man, this is crazy. Biden calls in. Okay, so this is where it gets kind of weird, right? What I was telling you about. The clips are going viral. You've seen it everywhere. I actually even shared it too, I think, on my social media. I think on Instagram, maybe Facebook too, parts of it. But Kamala's doing a press conference, and this woman, she thinks she done got it in the bag, y'all. She must have heard the Henry Ford prediction, because she's cackling up there and having a grand old time, having a gay old time, y'all. And the weird thing is, Joe Biden, again, is nowhere to be seen. Before I give you my thoughts on this, I'm going to play it and let you formulate your opinion on what you hear. So check this out, y'all. Here she is giving a press conference, and Joe Biden is in attendance, but not in the way you would think. Let's continue.
Hey, Delaware! Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Can we just give it up again for my husband? It is so good to hear our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call, and we've been talking every day. You guys heard it from Doug's voice. We love Joe and Jill. We really do. They truly are like family to us. So do we. And we do. Everybody here does.
It's mutual.
I knew you were still there. You're not going anywhere, Joe.
I'm watching you, kid. I'm watching you, kid. I love you.
I love you, Joe. Oh.
Okay. Did you hear what she said? She said, "We know you're on the call." She said, "I don't have the slip of the tongue." Some people are saying this call was pre-recorded. Some people even say it's AI. To be honest, I know because I make content. I'm doing some different kind of formats with audio, video, presentations / my another YouTube channel, should I say? And you can go to a website and put even your own voice, into a video software, have it transcribed, whatever. It's possible in 2024. And it's very, it could pass off as far as being true. I'm not saying that's what this is. I'm just saying, without looking at the guy, right, without seeing him, he's on an audio call, supposedly, and it just sounds, in my opinion, kind of weird. Back to what I was saying earlier. is the dude alive? And someone commented on one of my posts and said, Nino, this is the perfect way for Kamala to be able to get in there without having to go through the legal route of, I guess, getting nominated, or I forgot how this guy worded it. But if Joe Biden was to pass away, this would be the perfect way to put Kamala up, right? It'd be less red tape, less hurdles if he croaks. And then she's basically in his position, y'all. So I digress. Let's continue with this little call. And it's an odd call, y'all.
So, Joe, I'm going to recognize some of the electeds who are here, and then I'm going to get back to you. Hold on a second.
She put them on hold.
So let me please acknowledge some extraordinary national leaders who are also dear friends, both to the president and to me. Governor John Carney, where are you? There you are.
Okay, I'm going to keep going.
Very campaign office on a regular basis. And I know I want to thank Jen O'Malley Dillon.
I want to hear that.
Doug and I wanted to stop by today to thank everybody and to express just what we know to be true. You all have been working so hard. The people in this office have been working so hard. And you have given so much of yourselves, long days and nights, what you are sacrificing in terms of the time you could be spending with other friends and other family. And you're giving yourselves to our country because you love our country and you love Joe and you love me, and we know that. And so today, just right after Joe made his announcement, it was important for me to continue with his role of leadership in this office, of like him, who has said for many, many, many months, and I say it today, thank you all so very much for what you are doing and what you will continue to do. So let's applaud the team.
Okay, so there she is speaking.
To discuss the future.
Pause that, my bad, y'all. Kamala speaking, very smug. She went to the headquarters, of course. But you know what's crazy? They said that they announced Biden's step down on Twitter. A lot of her people and the campaign, workers, they found out that Joe Biden stepped down off of Twitter, y'all. So there's Kamala, y'all, with her smug attitude. I can't stand the witch, to be honest.
Of the presidential,
but, that's their guy. That's the person they got, y'all. So I digress. Let's continue. Let's see what we got time for, because I don't gotta not wrap it up, but we gotta move along. Let's go ahead and go to I will go to Benny Johnson, I guess. Boom. The Trump assassin met with the feds. Now, this is a clip from Benny Johnson's channel. I like Benny. He's pretty cool, right? In my opinion, he does pretty good journalism, should I say. Let's check it out.
Well, people are beginning to ask very odd questions about the history of Thomas Crooks, because it seems like he has a little more of a complicated past than we thought. The government wants you to think that he's just acting alone, the lone assassin. Political motivation. Well, if that's the case, then somebody's going to have to answer some really tough questions, like why were there people who work right next to the FBI visiting Thomas Crooks' home?
Crazy.
A dozen times over the last year. So, can somebody please explain that? If that seems shocking to you, let me introduce you to the oversight project here of the Heritage Foundation. Assassination info drop. We found the assassin connections through our in-depth analysis of mobile ad data and tracked the movement of Crooks and his associates. To do this, we tracked devices that regularly visited both Crooks' home and his place of work and followed them. Oh my. What did we find out? We found out that Thomas Crooks was regularly visited at his work and also at his home, a building in Washington, D.C., located in Gallery Place. This is the same vicinity as the FBI. Whose device is this? Somebody who visited Crooks' home and work was also in D.C.
Wow.
Right here in a place called Gallery Place. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Washington, D.C., let me show you. This is Gallery Place, Chinatown. This is the metro stop right here. Green, red, and yellow line. Here's Capital One Arena, where sports teams play, like the hockey team, right? Here's the National Portrait Gallery. This is a Smithsonian. And right here is the FBI. Well, this is strange. That's just like probably a 2-minute walk from right there to right here. It's a block and a half away. Seems really close to the FBI. Not trying to jump to any conclusions here, But this location right here is exactly where you'd set up a meeting if you were the FBI, if you wanted it to be close to your office, and if you wanted to speak with the Trump assassin.
What the hell?
That's very strange. So let's continue. Another device linked to crooks visited Plymouth, Massachusetts. Wow. Why would they visit there? We found a device linked to crooks that traveled to Butler, Pennsylvania on July 4th and July 8th. The device stopped all activity on July 12th, the day before July 13th, which would be the assassination date for Trump. So this device was scouting out the location, clearly, to kill Trump. On August 30th, the device linked to crooks visited Allegheny Arms, where he bought the ammunition to kill President Trump. Here, the relevant locations within Bethel Park.
You know what's crazy? How they can track you like this, y'all. Ain't that wild? Huh. They could track you like this. And they did it on this one.
Pennsylvania are both and all linked to Crooks' home and place of work. You can see his school, his work location, home location, Allegheny Arms and Gun Works. Well. For those who are tracking this type of data, we identified devices that were located at Crooks' home or at his work within the past year. There are at least 9 devices linked to these IDs. We're willing to cooperate with legitimate investigations for further information. We protect the whistleblowers in our investigation and not be shared further information with congressional task force due to the connective tissue between that entity and FBI and U.S. Secret Service. If you have further information. So wait a second. So somebody who regularly visited Crooks and his home and his work also visited a building in Washington, D.C. What is this exactly? Really, really strange. Mobile data reveals somebody regularly visited Thomas Crooks, also visited a building near the FBI office. Worth asking some questions here. Why are we getting more information from the Heritage Foundation than we are from our own FBI or our own Secret Service director, Kimberly Cheadle, who just...
Okay, let's go back to the end. Let's get his last thoughts on this and we'll continue. They're the elephant on the roof. This is crazy.
What's going on here? That's really, really creepy stuff. This is the clip of the day. Marjorie Taylor Greene asking the real questions here. Is there a conspiracy to kill President Trump in the federal government? Who gave the stand down order? Oh, baby. Here it is. Here it is. Creepy new information. Got to have these questions asked and answered. See ya.
No, you knew that everyone knew. The people there knew that there was a danger. They knew there was a threat to President Trump, and it was allowed to happen. Was there a stand-down order, Ms. Cheadle? No. Was there a conspiracy to kill President Trump?
Absolutely not.
Then how did this happen? And why are you still sitting here not turning in your letter of resignation?
Wow.
Last question, but please answer, and then I'll recognize Ms. Presley. Please answer the question.
That is what we are investigating to determine.
We're waiting for your letter. We're waiting for your letter of resignation. And you really need to consider doing that before you leave today.
Chair, now recognize Ms. Presley.
Okay, would you say...
Okay, so, and there's more clips, y'all. There's a lot more clips of that. You know, it's all over. It's everywhere. Damn. It's like, I don't want to go that route. You know, I don't want to be conspiratorial in that sense, even though I'm a conspiratorial person at heart. But damn, could they have been in on it, you know, against Trump? We know the answer to that. So I digress, y'all. Let's get to the next. What do we got here? We got next coming lined up. Let's go with this loser real quick, y'all. I think this is going to be, it might be this one. Donkey of the Day, Charlemagne, backs Kamala. Check it out.
Charlemagne, what's your response when you hear a white Republican congressman referring to Vice President Harris as a DEI hire?
I would say MAGA has a lot of DEI hires too. You know, conservatives have a lot of DEI hires, but DEI stands for delusion, entitlement, and idiocracy. Because they're delusional because they think Donald Trump is their savior. They're entitled because they're a bunch of privileged white men who want everybody else to stay in their place. And the idiocracy comes into play because that's the movie the RNC convention reminded me of the other night.
Classic film by Mike Judge. You previously, Charlemagne, you previously called both Joe Biden and Donald Trump trash candidates, and you said you would vote in this election, but you would not endorse Biden. Now that he's out, do you think you might endorse Vice President Kamala Harris should she get the nomination?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
I absolutely would endorse Vice President Kamala Harris. I supported Kamala Harris in 2020 when she ran for president. I was out there on the campaign trail with her. She was the only reason that I voted for the Biden-Harris ticket to begin with. And we have our disagreements on air and off air, but I think that she is the perfect person to be in to fight in these unprecedented times right now. So yes,
Angela,
I would absolutely support her.
Angela, what do you make of Donald Trump saying that he is building support among black voters?
I don't. I make the same thing out of it that exists. It's absolutely nothing. It's a nothing burger. Donald Trump does not have a tremendous track record with black people. I think many of us can see through the lies, the parallels that he's trying to make with his, entanglements with the system are not real. There are black folks who are struggling to make and pay legal bills every day, struggling to figure out how they're going to raise bail money. Meanwhile, in Georgia, Governor Kemp signed a bill into law that would prevent organizations that help people make bail. He prevented that. That is Donald Trump's, someone who's just like Donald Trump. It's Donald Trump's legacy playing out in states. When you look at what Project 2025 is all about, we know that most of those policies will hit us harder than anywhere else. When you look at what the Supreme Court has done with the three
Project 2025, that's not his agenda. They keep trying to get that to Trump, y'all. He didn't said it. Damn.
appointments from Donald Trump, we know that those policies are impacting us more than anyone else. So in our community, folks don't get immunity, right? He's offering immunity for police, for law enforcement, and he has immunity himself. That's something that we don't ever have. In fact, we are guilty until proven innocent in our community. So there's no there. I think that at best he gets 16% of the black vote, and I think even that's a stretch.
Angela, Vice President Harris's advisors say that her campaign is going to lean heavily into the choice between her as a prosecutor and Donald Trump as a convicted felon. Do you think that's wise? Is that what voters want, a prosecutor?
I think there's never been a time where voters would want a prosecutor more. You have someone who has a proven track record, again, as a prosecutor, as a state's attorney, as an attorney general, rather, and she has demonstrated that she knows how to prosecute cases against the most corrupt.
She's actually like worse than the police, right? In their eyes, right? In the urban, in the street guys' eyes, the prosecutor, right, is the one that's, they're the ones that's going to handle your case and put you in prison. So if they want to play that card, y'all, let's be honest. She's basically like a bona fide police officer, a higher level or higher ranking police officer in a sense, right? If they think that's going to win votes with the blacks, they want to play identity politics, let them. But I thought Kamala was an Indian. I saw the Simpsons. Someone said she was Asian, Indian, black. What is she? What is she? Does it matter? To be honest, to them, obviously it does.
Corrupt among us, and I think Donald Trump.
I'm gonna be honest. What is the wench done, y'all? She hasn't done a damn thing, in my opinion. She just got lucky, right? Like she usually does, right? She comes up at certain occasions in certain ways. I digress, but she got lucky that Biden stepped out.
Is absolutely that. We're talking about someone with 88 indictments, well, less the case that was just thrown out by his appointed judge. But Donald Trump is someone who needs to face his record. His record is filled with criminality long before he went through the White House doors. And I think that needs to be tried. It has not been adequately tried. I'm eager to see if there will be a debate between the two of them. But her campaign, I think, wrote out yesterday demonstrating that contrast. And I think that's exactly where they have to stay, in addition to demonstrating how it will be a win for voters to vote for Kamala Harris. So they need to know what they're voting against, certainly, but also what they're getting in voting for her.
And Charlamagne, in your new book, you write.
Hey, Jake, I don't even know if that's the right question. People, asking if America's ready for a prosecutor. Is America ready for, somebody with all of the criminal charges that Donald Trump has?
Right.
In most jobs, most convicted felons can't even, get those kind of jobs that Donald Trump is currently campaigning for. They barely can get jobs at McDonald's. They barely can get jobs at McDonald's and Walmart. So it's weird. It's weird to have to say, is America ready for a prosecutor? No, is America ready to elect a criminal?
Damn.
Hulk Hogan.
They did my boy dirty, y'all. Charlemagne is annoying as hell. I can't stand the dude, to be honest. But hey, he has his opinion. He has his free speech, and he can, express it the way he wants. But again, y'all, there they are playing the race card. Kamala, is she I got a question. Is she even going to secure the nomination? She ain't just got it secured in the bag, y'all. Even though I think I forgot the percentage of who needs to support her. They've already said they are going to support her. But to be honest, y'all, they do their convention and they have to get her, selected, nominated. I forgot exactly what it's called. And we'll see if that happens. But I believe she will be their pick. But they're the ones pulling the race card, y'all. That's all they do. That's all the Democrats do, y'all, is pull the race card. Typical race baiting, pandering, whatever you want to call it. And there's Joe Biden and Kamala, the tag teamers there, pandering and using the race card. And again, like I said, I seen a picture of Kamala. She's dressed like a Hindu. I don't know what her religion or what her dad is. I don't even know, y'all. I think her dad's Hindu or something. Who knows? Who cares? But I'm gonna be honest, y'all. They do care, and they are going to use this black woman of color to their advantage. Like always, let's be honest, y'all. The Democrats are not dumb. It's like the devil is cunning. The Democrat Party is very cunning, very sharp, and they're going to do what they have to do to get Kamala in there or whoever their candidate is, should I say. So let's continue, y'all. I got a couple more here. Let's go. White people work at Del Taco. Okay, so let's continue. What do I got here? I got about one more. I got to get ready for work tomorrow. Now, this one's wild, y'all. I wanted to actually play a couple more, but I got this one. This one's a clip. I have my Facebook pulled up. I might pull it up. Might not, though. But I'm going to go to this right here. This is wild. If I can get over here. No, it's Rollo. I was going to do Rollo. I'll do that one later. Chris Tyson exposed. Okay, now this right here is crazy. I'm going to play a little bit of this clip from a YouTube video, but it's all over my Facebook, all over my Instagram. I'm exposing this pervert myself. Now, Chris Tyson is Mr. Beast former, or I don't know if he still is his co-host. I don't know how that works, but that's Mr. Beast's homeboy. Mr. Beast, if you don't know, is like the biggest YouTube channel in America. I believe he is the number one spot, 300 and something million subs. I digress. This dude left his family to go play makeup and Barbies and wear dresses. He left his family, wife and kids, to, jump into a dress here. Now, this guy, Chris Tyson, just got exposed today on Twitter, of all places. Somebody made a video on YouTube, I believe, putting the dots together. This dude was talking to a minor. He was over 20, speaking to, I think, a 13-year-old, sending pics, suggestive text. I gotta be careful with my words, being a pervert. And then that ain't everything. There's other allegations, other situations, and more victims. This dude got exposed, y'all, and they're making thumbnails of Mr. Beast, and you're tying this guy to him, and they're even saying that Mr. Beast knew about some of these allegations. I'm happy. I'm happy this is happening, though. I'm glad this guy Chris Tyson is being exposed for the predator that he is, and I'm all for it. We stand against predators, child predators, from SPM to to all of them, y'all. Who don't care what color they are, what race, nationality, who you vote for. If you're a child predator, you need to go, Holmes. So the point is, y'all, Chris Tyson's exposed. Things are just coming out. It's a very bad day for Chris Tyson and Mr. Beast, to say the least. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Check it out on Twitter. I posted it. It's posted everywhere. I think even Andrew Tate, made a video talking crap about this pervert. But here's a little clip of a video that went viral on YouTube. Kind of gives a rundown, and I'll let it play.
2024, 20 years old. Just keep that in mind as we go forward.
BW. Hold on.
With somebody who was 13 years old at the time when they were 20 years old. Now, just for a little bit of context here, the then 13-year-old actually happens to be the same age as me and is currently, as of 2024, 20 years old. Just keep that in mind as we go forward.
BW, Chris Tyson reached out to this guy when he was 13 years old. Except the problem with that is Chris Tyson started an online friendship with this guy when he was only 13 years old. Now, the problem with that is Chris Tyson was born in July of 1996. Lava GS was born on November 12th, 2003. The problem with that is that there's a 7-year age gap. So when you started socializing with this guy online and building an online connection and some sort of friendship and you talking to this guy, playing video games with him, socializing, he was only 13 years old. He was in middle school.
And it reminds me of Dr. Disrespectful, I think his name is, an online gamer that he went through. He went to the ringer a couple weeks back, y'all. Kind of similar situation. I don't even know what his case is, but man, they're mad at him. He was being like a pervert. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be honest, okay? I wish I could play my PS5. It's just collecting dust. My kids take it to the room, whatever. It's just like a trophy to me. I'll buy a PS5. I used to buy games, NBA, and play it for an hour and never play it again. Just because had the money, had the PS5, whatever, y'all. I'm a trucker. I got so much going on. I never can touch the PS5 controller. I don't even know how to work the remote to my TV. The point is, I don't think men, and people don't like when I say this, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't think men's duty, or I don't think men's time is should be wasted on video games. And it's weird to see grown men playing video games, especially with a younger crowd. These streamers, these people that play online or whatever, I just think it's weird. Say what you want, this is my opinion. I think it's weird or odd when there's a grown-ass man playing video games with preteens and teenagers. Dr. Disrespectful, whatever his name, all these guys are grown men. This is what this guy did, right? This pervert, Chris Tyson, he basically played video games with this underage kid. What the hell? Like I said, I'm an oil field trucker. Say what you want, but I just don't think it looks good when a grown man is playing video games with kids. Let's continue.
And you were in college. You were 20 years old. So that's what I'm going to talk about, is why is it that someone who is in college, who's like a sophomore or junior at that point, what are you doing making friends with a middle schooler?
So, yeah. I mean, so far with only that, it's already looking bad. Like, this is definitely not something that Chris should have been doing. And I'm not really too sure if he knew that, like, he shouldn't have been doing that in really any capacity at all, because at the least it's really fucking weird. But it really makes it worse when you factor in that artwork, that quote-unquote artwork that we went over yesterday in yesterday's video. And another thing that I think is really important here is that Chris Tyson at the time was bisexual. And it's like, once again, I mean, what are you doing?
I forgot about that. This guy liked cartoon corn, I'll say, I guess. Suggestive, cartoonish pictures, y'all. This is disgusting, right? Anyways, I forgot about that. So he supported a child. How can you say these words, y'all? He supported some kind of a artist that made provocative cartoon images, something along them lines, y'all. I don't like even talking about this stuff, to be honest, but that's what Chris Tyson, that's what he likes, weirdo. And then there's another report that I seen of this guy on his YouTube channel years back. I showed my wife when I was, we were shopping at the mall today. He was getting revenge pictures on one of the iCarly actresses, y'all. So this dude got exposed for doing that, the cartoon corn images, and then sending suggestive pictures and text to an underage kid. This dude, Chris Tyson, that left his family. He left his wife and kids, became a trans, whatever he is. And this picture I have right here in the corner, he's holding a rainbow flag or whatever, but it didn't come out in the picture. But the point is, y'all, this dude is Mr. Beast's right-hand man. He's a pervert. He got exposed today, and they're calling him, and they're even calling Mr. Beast groomers. And I don't know if you can actually put that title on them, but I think that's kind of more or less the line down the line that they're going, y'all. This is some weirdo activity, y'all. These guys are some of the biggest YouTubers of them all, with access to children, video games, and God knows what. This is hella weird and horrible. Some of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube with these kind of allegations, and there's proof and people coming out. I mean, of course he's not convicted. It's very broke today on Twitter. But they're even saying that Mr. Beast knew about it. I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna say it like this. It's a no-go here. A grown man somewhat conversing or dealing with kids, hell no. My kids ain't gonna speak to no grown men. You know what I'm saying? Or grown adults. You know what I'm saying? They have limited interactions with other adults, to be honest. They just be around me and my wife. What kind of world do we live in, y'all? Where this is acceptable. It happens. And thank God he got exposed, y'all. Chris Tyson, this pervert. Oh, yeah, one more thing I forgot. He deleted all of his tweets. His whole Twitter feed is blank. He went and busted a P. Diddy. P. Diddy erased all his Instagram posts. Chris Tyson went and erased all his tweets on Twitter. And I forgot to say, I even saw some tweets. They were very questionable with this guy saying some weirdo stuff, weirdo activities, y'all. Protect your children and your animals from people like Chris Tyson, y'all. And again, I'm glad he's being exposed. I'm glad his victims or people that are, giving these allegations they got screenshots. I mean, it's the proof's there. He just ain't been arrested. I don't know if he's actually broken any laws, right? But I would not trust this guy around my chihuahua. Disgusting, y'all. What's up, Bone? So anyways, and there's a show, y'all. We thank you for joining us. I got to get up and go to work in the morning. God bless everybody that stayed on this long. Thank you, Debbie. Everybody in the chat, God bless you. And we're going to continue with coverage. I'm going to be doing more shows probably every day, y'all. That's my plan, is to be more, on schedule. I haven't really been, consistent like I should be with the show, but I'm going to start doing so. And I'm going to have my daughter. She's going to start doing some editing for me. I got her on board to do so. So we're going to be more productive with the content. We're on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. We're on everything. One of my Instagram videos has 8 million views, y'all. That thing got 2 million views in less than 48 hours. I'm tripping out about it myself, y'all. It's a crazy video of a girl transitioning, from a regular girl to, I don't want to say the rest. And people are shocked on how she looks. I probably could pull it up and play it real quick, but maybe I'll do it on tomorrow's episode. But yeah, it got like 9 million views. It's crazy. Social media is crazy. I'll leave with this. Social media is crazy because some platforms I'm hot doing millions of numbers, some, not so. It's just like it fluctuates. Stuff will go viral on Facebook, stuff will go viral on Instagram. It'll be kind of dead here, dead there. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just on all platforms, firing on all cylinders, and the content's just going. I'm on TikTok. One of my videos went viral on TikTok. I got a lot of hate though. I'm talking about Mexican OT supporting President Trump. And man, I thought there was more Trumpers on TikTok, y'all. They're giving me the business in the comments. I'm scrolling my phone. I'm like, damn, screw these dudes. I started getting kind of mad reading the text, the comments. It's about 500 comments talking crap about me being a Trumper. But yeah, I can't let comments affect me like that. But I told my wife, I was like, damn, I'm kind of getting pissed off reading these comments. These people talking this crap about me. But I don't ever let it bother me because it's good. I wanted to comment. Helps the algorithm, helps the post. But I ain't gonna lie, I started kind of getting pissed off reading what they were saying about me, but they don't even know me. But I digress, y'all. That's a TikTok. TikTok's doing pretty good. But I told my daughter and my wife at the table today, I said, damn, I got a video going kind of somewhat viral on TikTok. I said, but man, this is a bunch of hate comments. My daughter said, well, Dad, that's really all you get, especially on TikTok. You just get a bunch of, hate over there. That's just how it is, y'all. I've been a Trumper since day one. And, I've been hated since, but I've been hated since, I was a teen. Well, to be honest, between me and you, I've been hated before I was born. I heard a story the other day that I don't even want to say exactly, but through certain family members, I heard that I was hated since before I was even born out the womb. Kind of a messed up story, to be honest, from what I heard the other night. But anyways, I digress. Some of us are hated from the womb to the tomb, y'all, and it's all good. I'm used to it, Holmes. So with that, y'all, God bless y'all. Christ is Lord. Thank you, Debbie, for joining us on the live. God bless you. Thank you, Debbie. It was an honor having you on. Shout out my people watching now on the repeat, y'all. And I'm out of here. Have a good week. Christ is Lord, and I'm out of here.